It's
Hey!
Shane, and I've, despite what you may have just heard, have taken over the airwaves, or whatever they call it in computer terms nowadays.
Oh.
Bandwidth!
I say, I've taken over the airspace in cyberspace. Isn't that crazy? Woo!
Cyber air! You gotta love it!
Ooh, it's every channel is now broadcasting my voice. Whoa.
You completely lost.
Do not flip to any other channel. Do not flip to another channel.
You'll
Do not check
find
me.
that if you do, you'll start hallucinating.
You'll think that someone else's voice is coming out, but it's actually mine still.
This is a great intro, you guys. I love it. It's
yeah.
great. It's so good.
Yeah, you start us off then.
Yeah, you start us off.
Go
What's
ahead.
up, you guys? Are you ready to play Friends?
Bored already?
No, I want to talk. I want to make a dumb joke about how we're taking over the airwaves. It doesn't make sense. Thank you.
All right.
And here we are.
Great.
So- Welcome to Friend Sim episode 9. Why don't we just fucking start that shit since we've already made this garbage enough, huh? Let's just garbage it up with some garbage swap.
Great. Look at all that.
Yay,
Hey, I already voiced that girl.
garbage.
I always voiced that girl.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna be voicing her again today.
What the frick, frack, patty whack, give a dog a. But what the hell is this?
Hannah and
Whoa.
or Jay, somebody read this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Part of you has always been taken with the idea of purchasing a one-way train ticket to anywhere and boarding it without looking back.
She will take a one-way train going
Stranger. Okay, sorry.
Also, there's this weird black bar on the right side of the screen, but it's not like an
It's like
issue-
part of the game.
I guess.
Maybe it's just this image. They didn't crop it right.
I'm guessing so because the layout of the game is fine. I was testing that earlier with the title screen, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, go on.
And why are we looking into somebody's nose?
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that maybe this was made a little quickly? Maybe.
Friend Sim
And-
having errors or issues.
No.
There's no way that possible.
He's gross.
Or, in your current case, stowing away without looking back. Details. The idea had always seemed so idyllic. No strings, no obligations, just you and your journey, the wind in your hair, the taste of freedom on your lips. Your little daydream didn't exactly involve careening across a perilous extraterrestrial landscape, but then you've always liked to think of yourself as the kind of person who's open to new experiences. Not to mention new friends! In practice, though, this tastes less like freedom and more like noxious muck, which is what you're currently surrounded by. Ugh.
Did we end the last stream covered in
Covered
grime?
in
I don't
muck?
remember that.
Who were the last two? Exactly, I forgot.
I don't honestly remember what happened.
Last
Fuck,
it was-
I don't remember who was last.
It was Chixie and the other teal blood chick. But
With the coffee?
I
Yeah.
think maybe this might just be our journey.
I
since
think
then.
we're just doing stuff.
Okay.
It's not unlike the slime that was in Skyla's. It's weirdly soothing, and this is prickly and burny and uncomfortable. You thought you were being smart by sneaking on board, jumping on some sort of cargo carriage. Oh, how wrong you'd been. The trade-off for not being caught, then maimed, and or killed for your blood color is apparently this. You almost would have preferred the maiming. God knows you're used to taking a beating by now.
All right.
Oh shit! Wow,
So-
tiny.
What's what?
I got real tiny all up in here.
Oh yeah, you got super small. It's real tiny like. So, since we already
Hello.
have so much experience with Amisa, why don't we just go ahead and do whatever the stuff she's doing?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Your gown flutters around you as you hop off the train. You feel like a very grimy Disney princess with no shoes, just a deranged Cinderella who left both glass slippers on the castle steps. Before you can decide in which direction to continue your merry jaunt, it's decided for you. As in, a small bluish missile slams into your midsection and sends you tumbling down the hill behind the train tracks. Rolling over and over and over, and goddamn do you hope you don't kill anyone with your ass. Especially not yourself.
Not a third one.
We're a danger to our own self with our own ass.
You land with a hard thwack on your back.
Oh, it is you.
Oh, wiggity whack.
The concussion you've just sustained must be giving you serious friend hallucinations.
Sorry, I hugged you so hard and pushed you down a hill. I forgot how weak and flimsy you are.
You take Amicia's offered hand, albeit nervously. You kind of skipped out on her back there, waiting until she was in the ablution trap and then escaping from her murder studio.
But we're still friends.
You'd been so naive back then. You didn't know about recoup raccoons or grub cakes or hate dating and oh god, what is that giant murder clown? Wow! She's even bigger than the adult you saw at the bandit lair. God, why? Why, whenever you think you've met the biggest, meanest bastard this place has to offer, it offers up an even bigger, meaner bastard. Without thinking, you put yourself between Amicia and the purple blood.
No.
Pretty dumb, considering Amicia can pick you up with one
You
hand.
fucking dumb.
But you just rolled down a hill and you aren't at peak performance.
Like, I just imagine him hobbling over and just being like, excuse me. Hold on. I'm in a lot of pain, but I have to stand between you right now.
Chahut! It's about time. This is the one I was telling you about before, by the way. I remember I did mention her. The one with the precious, precious blood.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, right, sorry. I was distracted by that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The purple blood's slow, lazy smile somehow makes her face point even more terrifying.
It's on point.
Yeah, it is. She moseys closer, towering over you.
She big.
True pleasure, small thing.
Oh my god, I love her!
Any friend of Little Blue is a friend of mine. Especially one who looks so pretty on the newest page of my scrapbook.
You mean a picture of us, right?
Your stomach is dissolving into acid fear. Amicia stamps her foot.
Hey, don't make murder jokes. My friend is very delicate. Very delicate, okay?
You nod furiously. You are so delicate, just a whiff of murder gives you the vapors.
What's that? Did you just say murder?
Amicia paps her on the ankle because it's about all she can reach.
Snap! Oh!
Peace and gospel, Little Blue. I was only playing. Messiahs know I'm owed a bit of fun. It ain't it a fair bit hypocritical? Lecturing me. Considering what you were getting up to the first time you and I got to John? Ripping off heads and all.
Amicia goes blue. Kahat winks, and you experience another spasm of fear. You clench your fists so she can't see your hands are shaking. To distract yourself, you ask her if she and Amicia are morals. You figure that's always the safest one to start with. Safer than, so do you guys hate fuck a lot?
So, you and her, you guys you a hate thing? Is that
You thingin', you doing, yeah? How's that? Kahat starts grinning again, and Amicia blushes even harder.
No, silly, of course not. I am way too young for quadrants.
Mwah.
Know a couple motherfuckers that started younger than you, Little Blue.
Ah!
Still, there's no point. I mean, you're leaving in a couple pedigrees.
Aw, Amicia stares at the ground sadly for a few seconds before she gets herself back together.
Let's see. Chahut's a little older. But that's why tonight is gonna be the best. And our final hunt. And I'm so glad you're here too.
She beams up at you. You try and smile back, maybe achieving half a grimace. When Kahat leans over Amicia, it's with a certain menacing fondness. No punctuation.
Sounds like a party, my most vicious sister. Only, we got a smidge of a scheduling conflict.
Huh?
The massacre's tonight, little blue. Last massacre I'll see planetside.
Aww.
Gotta present my glutes to testify before my most mirthful messiahs for the last time.
You sure didn't get any of that. Every time you think your days of unbounded ignorance are behind you, you turn over a stone and find more little squirming bits of cultural miasma to suck in.
Gross.
Amicia rolls her eyes.
More church? That's seriously all you ever do.
Sister, we talked about this. To praise the mirthful ones is a privilege and a revelation. Though I push your beats for 'em, it smashes its way through the desolate cage of my thoracic struts.
Yeah, I know, I get it, I know. You love clown church, I know. You love it so much you should just put it in a quadrant.
If you love Cloud Church so much, why don't you marry it?
Jesus, Amicia, maybe don't shout at the scary giant clown lady. Kahoot puts a giant hand on Amicia's head, ruffling her hair like she's an angry puppy.
Simmer it down, girl. Good news is, we got us a tiebreaker.
Oh.
She means you, doesn't she? Or decision?
Yes, yes. Usually we strive for it. But today, it's all up to you, stranger. Oh, dude.
Take
Wow.
me to clown church.
Take me to this save point. Take me to this
That
save
is
point.
correct. Let me go ahead and just save us right there. And
Yeah, save us all up in that point.
Close menu. You know,
Amicia is Hosier.
I'm at least glad that we've managed to meet a purple blood who isn't immediately like, oh, you're weird. Time to kill you.
The only reason she hasn't killed us yet is because Amicia says no.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Church sucks.
All right, church fucking sucks, you weird clown lady.
Religion stuff is kind of over your head. Besides, you really should just stick with the friend who has a vested interest in keeping you alive rather than the menacingly non-committal clown lady. All of your recent experiences with purple bloods have been, well, bad.
You are so right. I love it. See, Chahat, my friend is no dummy.
Kahoot's eyes gleam, and for one eerie moment you think she's gonna reach down and crush Amicia's skull, or yank out her windpipe, or some other mega violence. But instead she just shrugs her giant shoulders.
Or so some.
Well, that's what happens when you allow for the democratic process. Lead the way.
Crap, that's right. If you aren't going to church, you're going on a final hunt, and knowing Amicia, you aren't going to be duck hunting. Also, you don't think the slaughters on Kahoot's pants are paint. Well, they are paint, but Amicia style paint.
We can't see her pants.
Oh shit, what was the button that, is it H?
Actually, I think there might be, oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
I think it's is it the bottom left button that you can hit?
Well,
Does that, no, it's not that one, but I think one of them does, doesn't it?
I don't think one of these makes it go away. I think there's a button on the keyboard you have to push that makes it so you can see
Nah.
everything. Whoops.
Oh, well, it's not that one. Also, I think I missed a line.
We'll just bring this up, and it was this one down here.
Okay, never mind. Yay! Come on, quick! I got something I want to show you.
Whoop.
Woo!
She takes off up a steep hill back towards the train tracks. Oh, man, you are seriously not dressed for all this clamoring.
Whoa!
Kahoot appears to notice this too, because a few steps later your feet leave the ground and you find yourself cradled in the considerable bosom of a large clown. Up close, she smells like sugar and blood.
What is it with these video games nowadays with the fucking clowns with the big titties? What the fuck? First it was
At least
fucking
it's not
Phoenix
coffee
Wright,
flavored.
and now it's
Listen,
this.
Is it?
Listen,
Is
I'm
it
not,
weird that I'm okay with this?
I'm not here to get dragged into your politics. Let's go, little man.
She's gigantic.
No struggling now, sweet thing.
Oh my god.
Better pray that I don't drop you.
Giant purple girlfriend.
Oh, I forgot. You don't pray. Because church
Oh
sucks.
no!
We're dead.
You don't like this. Well, you like not having to walk, and it's pretty cool that she can lift you like you're a tiny baby. But also, you're probably going to die.
Throw.
Whoa.
Dong, dong, dong.
You are so busy freaking the fuck out that at first you don't realize that Kahoot has carried you past the train tracks to a stand of trees. Oh. Oh
Oh no.
no. Oh.
Ta-da!
Amicia gestures like she's a presenter on a game show, but instead of showing you a dope new car, she points to a boy, hanging from a rope by his feet, swinging back and forth as he desperately tries to free himself.
Chaha, you are so right. Using traps is a total time saver.
I'm all about those life
Oh
hacks.
my god.
And other kinds of hacks.
Ah!
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
She lifts her axe. The troll hanging from the tree screams, and that scream becomes a gurgle, which becomes ringing silence
Oh.
as his head leaves his body,
Oh.
spewing brown blood.
Oh.
It rolls to a stop right at your feet. Oh. Oh god. This, you've had enough of this horse shit. Why can't anybody on this goddamn planet find an ounce of chill? Amicia and Kahoot watch you expectantly. Why do they want you to kick the head like this is sports? Give it a smooch reference?
Total Hollywood, baby.
And here it goes. The big man has the ball.
You know what? Fuck this. You turn and stalk off into the woods. This time, you are orchestrating your own failure.
Wow.
So done.
He just
Ah.
fucking was like, nope, bye.
Oh, I like that. That's fun. The main character just got fed up with it.
Like, no.
You know what?
I'm
no.
surprised.
Fuck this place.
No.
I'm out.
Really surprised they let him.
Yeah.
Really surprised. I kind of thought we were attempt number 2.
Yeah.
All right, well that happened.
Yeah, I mean, at least we managed to get the first bad one out of the way right away.
Yeah, all right. It was a longer bad one than usual.
I'm excited to take you to church.
Take me to
Take me to
clown
clown
church.
church.
You don't know much about religion, but you have recently become pretty good at reading people. You have the slightest little suspicion that insulting this woman's religion might be unhealthy. Besides, it would be rude. This time when Kahoot turns her painted face to you and gives you another of those lazy smiles, you are filled with a sudden flush of excitement. God, what have you become friends with her? You've never had a friend this cool or this scary. Amicia rolls her eyes.
Fine. Have fun, I guess. Doing totally boring stuff. Bye.
You wonder if it's really okay for you to come with Kahoot. Isn't she worried about showing up with an alien?
In the past, I might have got to worrying over it. But now, fuck it. What are they about to do? Call me. Might thank him for that. Doing a sister a solid and saving me from having to set foot in the filthy reaches of space. Where I hear they don't follow the good word as close as they should. None of the motherfuckers here have the globes to step to me. So you should be safe. With me on your side, not even one of those slippery fishes would do shit.
Slippery fishes. Does she mean sea dwellers? You've never actually seen one, which makes sense since they dwell in the sea. But most people seem to be scared of them.
Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police coming for you.
It's the blood police.
It's the fish police.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Fresh murder clowns, you ready? They're in the car. They're coming. Wow, Jesus
Is that car
Christ,
in
you're
your
loud.
room?
Really?
Yeah, I
That was a really loud one. Jesus.
boy, lordy gee, I hate that.
Okay, anyway. You wonder how much higher in caste they are from the clowns. You wonder what they look like. There are still so many things you don't know. You've never been in a church before. Like, ever?
Nope.
But you've seen them in movies and goth music videos, so you know what to expect. Clown church is not that.
Never been in a church.
Oh.
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 There are no pews or statues or a sad dude hanging from 2 perpendicular sticks.
Wow.
But there's an altar and a lot of purple candles and rows of flimsy metal fold-out chairs. The same sugary smell that hangs around Kahut fills the place. Someone took stained glass a little too seriously when they decorated because every inch of the window is covered in multicolored... God, why even front anymore? Every inch is covered in blood, splatters of it. Paint the floor and the stone walls. It reminds you of the bridegroom after Connell got done murdering all those kids, except this seems deliberate. Like they decided they wanted a little bit of yellow in the corner, so they walked some poor gold blood over and gutted them.
Jeez. Hey, welcome to your salvation, little one. You see that little inscription? That might be the Grand High Blood. That makes me happy.
You almost run out. But no, you can't. You need to make friends with Kahut. You hang on to that as you follow her to the front of the congregation. As you pass, various other clowns send out honks of greetings, accompanied by the occasional whoop whoop. Kahut responds to a couple with a casual, hey motherfuckers. Most she just ignores. Maybe she's too cool for them?
Honk.
You try not to make eye contact with anyone as you go by, or if you happen to look at anyone, you try and throw them out the most intense I'm with her vibes that you can. A couple trolls look out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place since they're actually from this planet, but there's still some non-purple guys here who look distinctly uncomfortable. A few of them appear to be chained to their chairs. Cool. A purple blood is standing on a platform at the front of the congregation and preaching? Rapping? Whatever it is, it sucks. There's a lot of uninventive swearing and weirdly syncopated hunks.
Syncopated?
Syncopated.
That's even better. It's a pun now.
Nah. Everyone here is extremely into it. There's a lot of answering whoops and fuck yeah. All Kahut has to do is stand there and smirk at him, and he trails off into a nasally honk before scrambling off the church stage. You really wish you knew how to command that kind of respect. Then everybody would want to be your friend.
Motherfucking. God damn it.
You're like the high priestess or something?
Thanks, brothers and sisters.
Maybe.
Today is a singular sort of day. For today I looked up toward the mountain and saw the fire in the sky. The fire is our messiahs, and our messiahs are the fire, feeding our hungry forge in the belly of hell. That sweet salvation of split bone and sulfur-colored eyes. Was it the heat of eternal damnation, or the sweet flame of revelation? All is red ruin. Woe is us, darlings. Woe is us. Oh.
It goes on like that for a while. You zone out a little bit. Someone throws a handful of powder into the candle flames. More of that sugary, sharp scent puffs out as colorful smoke billows up.
Is this just like dehydrated Fago that they're throwing into the fire?
Yes, yes it is.
The purple bloods all start taking deep whiffs of the stuff. Kind of looks like the powder in pixie sticks. It's drugs.
Sticks.
Newest member of our congregation.
Pixie sticks, yeah, that's why it smells like sugar in here.
Invite them to stand up and give glorious thanks.
Oh shit, is she talking about us?
The whole congregation has gone silent. You realize the Kahut is looking at you, and the other clown priest is looking at you. Actually, every single goddamn troll here is looking at you, except for one small dude who appears to be trying to chew off his own hand to free himself from his shackle.
Your turn to testify.
Fuck.
Don't fuck this up, little one. Hey, pick something.
Let's go over to page 7.
I like Kahoot. She's fun.
Are we trying to? I think we should wimp out.
Okay, yeah, let's wimp out.
You stand there in the cacophony of honks and whoops, trying to dredge up a little spirit inside you, but you just can't.
Whoop.
Mhm.
All of that noise sounds so much like jeering, and you'd think you'd gotten used to negative reinforcement, but apparently it's still enough to trip you up. You open your mouth, and all that comes out is a croak, like you're a frog of failure.
No! Fail frog!
Fail frog.
Kahat's big hand lands on your shoulder. She looks wistful through the clown paint.
That's okay, hon. Sit down before you strain something.
Encased in a fugue of shame, you do. God, why couldn't you have kept it together for once in your pathetic life? The clown next to you gives you a consoling pat on the knee and offers you a half-empty bottle of Fago. You are so despondent that you barely cast a thought to juggalo germs or the fact that Fago is disgusting.
Fago is not disgusting.
It hits your taste buds like a bitch slap.
It's just a soda.
Around you, the congregation is getting rowdier. The troll beside you shrugs his shoulders like, what can you do? And he has a hat and a charming smile. At least you think he does? You're starting to feel a little weird. Fago isn't alcoholic, is it? I would go easy on that stuff if I were you, the troll says. His hand hasn't left your leg. In fact, it is moved from your knee to your thigh. The first time is always rough. I don't like how I voiced him now. Oh,
Stranger
no.
danger! Stranger danger!
Oh, I don't like. Whatever, you're fine. You know all about controlled substances. You're really good at drugs, okay? You're a serious druggist? True though. What is in this stuff? You got high with Strava and tipsy with Chixie Hana Rhymes, so she put that on her next rap. But this is different. This is your brain blowing wide open and the atmosphere pouring in. This is like the cosmos kissing your frontal lobe with way too much tongue.
Fucking miracles, motherfucker.
I'm back. Hey, this is my supplicant. Maybe find your own.
Kahoot is standing next to you again. She removes the clown guy's hand from your thigh and extricates the bottle from your grip. Hey, we're done with that.
That's my weird, vaguely alcoholic soda.
On the other side of the church, someone throws another handful of colorful powder onto the fire. More smoke billows up and you feel another wave of dizziness. Maybe it's the interaction of the Fago with the smoke? Is that how science works?
Fucking science, how does it work?
Such bad form, says the troll who'd given you the Fago. Bringing an alien to your last massacre. One would think you had no respect for your messiahs at all. I think, brothers and sisters, that I might agree with that.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
A voice rings out across the church. At first you thought it was in your head, the product of whatever weird soup all of the competing substances have created, but everybody else hears it too.
Please tell me, like, motherfucking ICP doesn't just show up.
Clown ICP.
Kahoot goes rigid beside you, her big viscous mouth stretched into an O of shock.
I think it's just vicious.
The congregation falls to its knees in clattering wave. Seriously, you've never had a crowd of people go so quiet so loudly. Chairs are kicked out of the way or knocked over. Kneeling down, Kahoot's head comes up to your chest. She and the clown in the hat each push down on one of your shoulders.
Motherfucker, get down.
You hit the deck. You half expect the blood splatters to seep through your dress, but it's just crust, flaky and dry underneath your knees.
Oh. Jay?
Yeah,
Jay.
Jay, you be this.
What am I?
I have no
You're
clue.
either,
Something
like-
big and scary.
Yeah, you're either like the Grand High Blood or fucking...
Are you the Grand High Blood? Is Jay voicing the Grand High Blood right now? Because I'm gonna be upset.
Either
That's
that
fine.
or
He
he's
can have
Troll
it. Take
ICP.
Take it, Jay.
You, sister. You, sister. That's your alien.
He repeats it every time.
It's part of his rap. You
Yeah.
sister.
You, sister. You, sister. That you're alien.
Where the hell is that voice coming from? It's deep and gravelly and probably male.
Gravelly. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hold up. What you'd initially thought was one of Rumel's knockoff paintings hanging behind the altar turns out to be a screen, which is now turned into a gray silhouette with horns.
Oh shit.
Is everybody here bound to some dude who literally Skyped into Clown Church and doesn't even have a user pick?
Your Excellency, I wouldn't describe him as my alien exactly. A little too pathetic to really put much bother to.
There's a murmur of agreement from the surrounding trolls. Dang, tough crowd. A long snort of breath crackles into static.
Who are you to say who or what is pathetic?
Kafik winces.
You're all feckless. Feck. You're all feckless wrigglers without a bean in your think pans.
All of the low bloods in here look absolutely terrified, which is nothing new, but for once they aren't the only ones. Everyone here is afraid, and the purple bloods included.
You. Come closer, little heretic. Let me a gander.
Me? Who?
What the fuck you mean, you sister? The motherfucker I'm jabbing my point stump at.
You and Kafik share a quick nervous glance. Her throat bobs visibly.
Sir. I think you got your webcam turned off.
Oh. Dang, hold up.
You hear a lot of rustling and swearing. All of you hang on in the awkward limbo of an old person struggling with technology.
Is that the fucking Grand High
Yep,
Blood?
it sure is.
Oh, shit.
Jay,
screen
congratulations in this
You're
timeline.
voicing my favorite character!
In this timeline,
Damn
we're
it.
arguably one of the most powerful trolls in existence.
There's no arguably.
The screen flickers, and you can just make out a pair of hulking shoulders.
Sir, you got the light behind you.
Never mind the light, motherfucker. You, the hornless one in the rumps robe. Come close.
Rumps robe.
In the rumpus robe. Come closer, child.
Oh, you. Of course it's you. Being the main character is exhausting.
Wha-
Ugh. You move closer to the altar, although you aren't actually sure where the camera is. This guy is someone you would be able to tell that even if everyone in here weren't bowing to him, this guy is someone. Oh, this guy is someone.
Yeah.
His voice has a certain quality to it.
That's close enough. I'm not trying to look up your sniff nub. Child, you got any notion as to who the fucking I am?
None! Except he is possibly important.
Huh?
It's always a real good time when important people get interested in your insignificant ass.
I decide whose ass is insignificant in this house. You comprehend?
Sure? Sir? Excellency?
How long have you been rambling amongst my brethren?
At least a couple weeks. No more than a month.
I'm surprised that we would announce this to him. This seems like a poor choice. Oh my god.
How many are here with you?
Just you. An alien invasion force of one. All just wandering the countryside.
Are you still pulling in oxygen? Would have thought someone would have picked their dentition. No, yes, a dentition with you by now.
Same.
You got any muscle definition, Wriggler?
You show him the gun show. As in, you show him how very empty the weapons locker is.
Too weak for the front lines. Too ugly to fill a pail with.
He laughs, low and lecherous. Excuse me.
Although you strut sticks science, your strut sticks ain't so bad.
We got good legs.
Oh, did a giant clown just say you have nice legs over troll FaceTime? You look at Caught for help. She seems too busy checking out your cam.
We're hot. We're hot.
Our legs are hot. Specifically, our legs.
Our face is ugly. Well, to them at least.
Sober you might have been uncomfortable. Fago drunk you is pretty sentimental. You're sure it's only a matter of time before you fucking aliens. if it's gotta be a big giant clown, well, so be it. What the fuck? Same.
Shooting high, are you?
Now you just feel silly. You assure this guy that you aren't really looking up for that kind of stuff. There's only one thing you really truly long for in this world.
And what's that, child? Power? Wealth? The right to keep living?
Yikes. You realize that everyone in this goddamn church is looking at you waiting for your answer. Kahat looks like she wants to grab your shoulders and shake you. Geez, no pressure. Friendship, you tell him. He laughs long and hearty at that one. You weather it stoically.
You bigger and significantly more attractive motherfucker.
That would be me.
Kahat comes to attention.
What's your cast name, child?
Maynard, Excellency.
If I understand rightly, you're about to undergo the ordeals?
Kahat nods. She looks a little seasick. You're not sure what the ordeals are, but everything about them sounds bad, including the names. The name.
Maybe get your shit shot with this one right here. They seem to have the... Wait, what did I just say to her?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe get your shit shot. Yeah, you said it. Keep going.
All right. They seem to have the strategy for surviving against all reasonable odds and decency. You could probably use a friend like him.
He jabs another big finger at you.
And Wriggler,
Yeah?
don't let me see your ugly face again.
Yep.
The call disconnects and the screen goes blank.
Yep.
Woo!
When you point yourself towards the front of the church, everyone scrambles to get out of your way. It's like the big clown's attention has conveyed some honorary status on you. Probably nobody will mess with you for a half an hour at least. You aren't really going anywhere. You just need some fresh air before you pass out. Kahat emerges soon after. She looks nearly as winded as you feel. You ask her if she's mad at you, since that could be potentially dangerous as to both your life and your burgeoning friendship.
Kind of feel like maybe I had my spotlight stolen here a bit, but mad. Why would I be mad? Because your inextricably magnetic charm worked on both my best girl and the god motherfucking damned grand hide blood.
You flush. The real question is, did it work on her? Kahat sighs.
What the hell? Old motherfucker told me to listen to whatever it is you could teach.
Right, he did. That basically makes the two of you friends by theocratic decree.
God fucking
Okay.
told you to be friends, god damn it.
Guess so. So, darling, teach me the ways.
Well, first of all, you gotta fall down a lot.
All right, you gotta get up,
Hey!
get down. You gotta get up,
Victory!
get down. Yeah.
Ah, the blood pants.
Let me tell
Yay.
you all about all the ways to be a bumbling idiot. Come with me.
All right.
I am so good at this.
Fully in for it. Let's go.
So wow, fucking Grand High Blood just fucking shows up.
Was not anticipating him showing up. Also, my one regret in life is that I can't voice every purple blood.
It's fair. That's fair. Well,
right.
Jay, congratulations on being the de facto ruler of one of the largest like factions of Troll Society.
I hope I will do it justice whenever they show up again.
I'm jealous.
Ark wanted that so badly.
Well, Jay
I'm
can be
sorry.
friend sim Grand High Blood, and Ark can be like
Well, he
OG.
doesn't- He doesn't exist. He doesn't have a spoken line.
That's true.
No,
Okay.
you
Just
need-
imposing.
Now every time you hear it, you're gonna hear my voice.
Yeah.
Jay, I need you to do me a favor. Jay,
Yes.
can you
Yes.
give me a gratuitously violent honk?
Don't.
Honk!
That was something.
All right, we got
I was scared of that.
we got another path, I think, right?
Yeah, we have one
Yeah,
more.
we have to fail one more time.
Gotta go fuck this shit up.
Let's preach.
Preach.
Oh shit. They want you to talk? Well, what? All that stuff Kahut and the other troll were saying, it sounded like a bunch of bullshit. So that's what you give them. Just bullshit. Reams and reams of fresh, non-GMO, cave-aged bullshit. Honestly, you aren't totally sure what you say. Maybe some stuff about parting the sea, loaves and fishes, a dome and a rock. You throw a couple of whoop whoops in there for effect, hoping nobody accuses you of cultural appropriation.
And then did he verily raise his arms, whoop whoop, and the water separated. Whoop whoop.
Luckily, the crowd is feeling it. They all honk and echo what you say, even the cultural allusions that they can't possibly understand. They take turns swigging Fago from the communal chalice, passing it around. You can't help glancing over at Kahut every so often. Sure, all these weirdos are catching what you're throwing, but she's the one whose opinion you actually care about. She's your current friendship target. She's nodding in approval, occasionally crossing her hands over her chest in what looks kind of like a gang symbol, but may just be a religious gesture. You finish with something about foxes and the jaws of the universe, the convergence of fate, and the cyclical nature of reality. Time is a flat circle. You think you're actually filled with the spirit? Whatever the fuck that means? It could just be that weird smoke.
Knew I didn't make a mistake when I put my faith in you, little one.
How are we gonna fuck that up?
She pushes several dudes out of the way to lean over you, and you don't feel fear now so much as instant pride. Damn, but it feels so good to have 50 clowns honking at you for pulling something straight out of your ass. Little one is kind of creepy, and you wish she'd stop saying it, but you guess it's accurate? You are little compared to her, and there is only one of you.
Come here, darling.
Oh, that is an upgrade, darling. That's friendly.
Get up here.
Are we gonna ride her shoulders?
Up. Ow! Two younger purple-bloods grab you by the legs.
What?
Ow!
Hmm.
The church sways around you and you find yourself at cloud height, face to face with cloud. Close, you see the cracks in her makeup, and it might be blonde here, but her yellow eyes look purple.
Oh.
You're
Oh
right.
no.
The running is back.
Yeah, you guys are
Oh,
reminding of it.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I have this thing
Hopefully they'll be
My
back.
running douchebag.
I think you're also roboting, Jay.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Shit, you guys got really quiet.
Hello?
Maybe. Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear you, Ark. Are you there?
Yeah, I can barely hear you though.
You can hold on, let me leave and come back.
Discord, please.
Alright, how about now?
I don't know. You sound good. Do I sound good?
You sound good to me, Jay. Do I sound good to you?
Yes, you do. I can't hear Ark though.
Now we can't hear Ark.
Yeah.
No, problem fixed. Problem fixed.
okay.
Oh,
there
me,
it
not
is.
me. Okay, got it. Yeah,
Alright,
cool.
Okay, we're all back to normal.
Cool.
Fine. The church. Oh, okay. She pulls you in close, one giant claw tipping your chin up. She is so close. She leans in and your whole body flashes hot. Oh god, this. You brace for those big clown lips. Instead, God clamps her hand over your mouth. You jerk as your air supply is promptly cut off. The clown's holding you up, stagger until you remember that you can breathe through your nose. You see something out of your peripheral vision, and then something sticky and cold is sprayed onto your cheek. An acrid stench making you choke. Oh, they're doing my makeup! You struggle, but the clowns don't let you go. Kahoot sprays something on the other side of your face. You feel it sinking tacky and stinging into the skin of your cheeks.
Eek.
It is.
She releases you for a moment and switches the can of spray paint to her other hand. What the hell? Is it even supposed to be used on skin?
Probably not. Oh shit! I'm a yeah, that, but in this voice. Hold still, darling.
She takes another can from a nearby troll and paints a line across your forehead, her own brow furrowing in concentration. You know what she's doing. She's baptizing you, covering you in the paint of her people. You're being initiated. You can hardly believe it.
Jeez.
Tears threaten at the corner of your eyes as you realize that you're actually becoming part of a group. Someone in this terrible planet is actually letting you into their inner circle. Even if it is a circle of shitty clowns who go everywhere murdering people and drinking the worst soda in the galaxy.
Don't get too overcome now, small thing. I don't rightly even know what you are or where something like you came from. But I can feel the spirit flowing through those alien veins of yours. It's fucking godly, my little one.
Amazing! This is so good! Anyone who initiates you into their weird cult definitely wants to get all up in your friendship grill. Kahoot paints another line, this time over your nose. The paint is starting to sting. The paint on your forehead especially. Oh wait, that's not paint. That's... Kahoot drops the spray can. She's looking at her fingers. Oh no. You've seen that expression before. On someone bluer and much shorter. Deep crimson drips off her claw.
Oh.
After weeks of rainbow blood, your own blood color looks strange to you. Now that you think about it, it's been a while since you've seen your own blood. Ah, wild. You must be getting it better survival instincts.
Precious blood.
Oh.
Indeed, sister.
Okay.
The two other purple bloods put you down with subservient honks. All of the other clowns here treat Kahoot with a reverence bordering in awe. Is it because she's the oldest, or the largest, or maybe just the most badass?
All of those.
Your feet barely hit the floor before Kahoot takes you by the hand. You smile up at her, happy to go anywhere she leads. Friendship feels so good, especially with people who are bigger and stronger and cooler than you are, which is basically everyone on this planet, but Kahoot is especially strong and cool. You are so busy feel great about your new elite status that at first you don't realize what's happening, where Kahoot is leading you. It's to a corner of the church that is a little more bare than the other spots.
Oh, no.
As in, there isn't much blood. As in, it's the perfect canvas for some fresh blood. Some precious mutant blood.
That's
You don't know why
me.
Kaha didn't go for you right when you met. Maybe the time wasn't right. Maybe the sight of your red stuff has triggered something in her murder troll hindbrain.
Hindbrain?
Regardless, you get the feeling you're about to be reunited with the color of your blood quite suddenly and thoroughly. Wait, you thought you were getting initiated.
Hell yeah. You're an initiate, my dazzling crimson darling. An initiate of the rarest and most laudable power. A blood initiate. A sacrificial bar beast. You ain't gonna get a better offer than that.
Well, when she puts it like that. Nope, you would still rather not die.
Oh, Jesus!
well. Game over.
Hooray! We got murdered.
And
Well.
then we died in the corner of a clown church.
Damn.
As you do.
You
That was
know.
a segment. A
Yeah.
lot of things happened right there.
Wow.
That was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we were really good,
Wow.
and then we were really bad.
Chahut was intense as I fully expected.
Yeah.
All right.
Good narrating.
Just
Yeah,
gonna
thanks.
Thank you. Good
Really
job.
quickly. Yeah, good job. Oh, hey, look, the picture changed.
It did
Oh,
change. Hey.
Unlocked.
Great.
Whoop, bloop, bloop.
She's
Oh,
pretty.
I love her.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah,
All
ooh,
right,
ah, ooh.
so that was Chahut Maynad, and so now we're
Yeah.
gonna do Asdaja Kleenex or Neelax,
Kleenex.
as it is.
Kleenex.
Kleenex!
All right, Jay, you're up, buddy boo.
All right.
Buddy.
After what feels like way too long, the vehicle slows down and you take the opportunity to tumble out of your slime jail onto the dusty ground, picking yourself up and hurrying away from the station before you can get spotted. A little while later, you're standing at the beginning of a massive canyon, and your awful train ride almost feels worth it. The canyon stretches on endlessly, miles of yawning chasms and winding ravines at your feet. It's enough to make your mouth hang open in awe. After spending so much time in various grody parts of the city, the sight of such pristine natural beauty touches your heart.
Aw.
You feel somehow inspired, like you could belt out an aria or draw a masterpiece if you tried. But before you can begin exploring your hidden creative depths, you're distracted by noises coming from not too far away. You're not alone. There seems to be a chance to get yourself some more of that sweet, sweet friendship. After so many successful companionship ventures.
Championship ventures!
You're a champion of friendship, and you're thirsty for more. You pick up your jaw and go investigate. The sounds lead you towards a trail along the side of the canyon, which in turn leads you down to a roomy platform that's not much lower than where you started. There's a series of sharp outcrops jutting out of the plateau, and perched atop the highest one is a figure dramatically framed against the moonlight.
Batman?
At first, you know he's peering moodily into the distance, but then you realize he's looking through some kind of contraption on his face.
Recording coordinates.
Oh my god.
You look around. There does not seem to be anyone else here. So what you heard was this fellow muttering to himself, you guess?
I see.
He's so wrapped up in whatever it is that he's doing that he hasn't noticed you yet. This guy has got to be hankering after some company. Being all by his lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere, you're sure of it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
okay.
save.
That was fast.
Gonna hit that save button.
Climb up and surprise him!
Yeah, that'll
You'll
work.
love it!
Wave and say hello. Or
Climb up.
and say-
Climb.
Climb up.
Okay.
Climb
we'll
up.
die.
Definitely.
Eagerly, you clamber up the side of the rock. Wow, this drop is pretty intense. But it's nothing you can't handle without plenty of determination, bada-bop-bop, and frantic scrambling. You finally make it to the top. You're about to haul yourself so you can stand fully, ready to introduce yourself and let this guy have it with your. Ooh, I almost said the
Geniality.
wrong word.
and have it with with your genitalia!
Oh no.
Naturally?
Geniality, friendship.
Geniality!
Kind of.
Really? Show him how amicable you can be. Amicable.
That's funny, but amicable.
Yeah. Before you can do that, though, he whirls around, trench coat and long hair whipping with a wide arc. All your clumsy scrambling at the rock face must have clued him into your presence.
I'm not a white arc.
Did you really think you could sneak up on me?
His eyes flash. Literally. They flicker from blue to turquoise and back again in quick succession. You don't notice the pure white energy crackling at his fingertips until you're already in the air.
Well,
When Kuprum lifted you, it was like getting yanked up by the scruff of your shirt. This is somehow smoother, like you just stepped into a strong breeze. Doesn't really change the outcome, though. You eye the ground below you nervously.
Think again!
Wait! You weren't engaging in any sneaking around honest! Or, well, you were, but you didn't mean anything malicious by it! You were just after some quality hangouts! Unfortunately for you, he doesn't seem very moved by your heartfelt entreaty.
A likely story. You were looking to gank my data to get a frond up on the game. Don't try and deny it.
You don't know anything about a game, but before you can explain further, you're unceremoniously released.
Oh shit!
You run through quite the spectrum of emotions as you plunge downwards, but the strongest by far is regret. Regret that you will emerge from this altercation sans the use of your limbs if you're lucky, but also sans a potential new friend.
Wow,
Yay, we picked the wrong one.
Well, just fucking tossed off a cliff right from the start. Great.
I already love him.
If trolls could survive that, I guess that's not as bad as it would seem, but he just doesn't know.
I don't think
know.
he cares
I don't
if
know
trolls
about
can
that.
survive that or not.
I think maybe trolls wouldn't survive that.
Oh, well then he's a douche.
Yeah, I think so.
He said it was a game.
Anyway,
Wave and
well,
say hello.
Sporting your most winning smile, you call out a greeting and give him a jaunty wave. This gets his attention.
well. Would you look at what the purbeast dragged in? Are you lost?
That depends on your definition of lost. You prefer to think of it of whatever you're doing as taking the scenic route. Just, like, indefinitely. Your new acquaintance, and hopefully soon to be pal Snorts. Oh, Snorts! Unimpressed!
It would
Soon to be
better
pal
if-
snorts.
You're all my pal Snorts!
Aw.
I mean, pal snorts does sound like an Alternian phrase for something.
Oh, pal snort.
It would be better if you did that somewhere else. Better for me, I mean, which is the most important issue currently at hand, let's face it. I still have preparations to make, and I'm running out of time. You're kind of cramping my style here.
Preparations?
For the game, obviously. It's starting any minute now.
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Seriously? You don't know about dual strifers?
Are we about to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I gotta
Oh.
keep it together.
You gotta keep your anime going, Falshank. Come on.
Oh my god.
Wow, you're even more of an empty-headed plebe than I thought.
That's not a very fair thing to say. Sure, you might have made a habit of running headfirst into stupidly dangerous situations, but there's no reason for him to assume. Your voice is drowned out by a crackling sound.
Uh-oh.
He's levitating down from his perch towards you. Sparks of energy stirring the sand up in a cloud.
This guy's cool.
He is cool.
After meeting Sharava and Kuprum, you've come to expect psionic powers from the trolls with yellow bloods by now. but it still kind of takes you aback. You stumble backwards, falling on your ass.
As per
the
usual.
troll, the troll is unbothered by your spill, continuing to address you while you're sprawled on the ground.
I'll explain. Dual Strifers pits Alternia's best and brightest against each other in a timed event designed to reveal the most skilled among the group. Which would be me, of course. That goes without saying.
He tells you a bunch of other stuff about the game mechanics that, to be honest, goes straight over your head. He's apparently not in enough of a rush that he can't stop what he's doing to outline his plans to you, some ransom passerby, in a fairly detailed manner at that.
You see, it all starts with two teams. One team has to have a Pal Snort. The Pal Snort takes the front lines while the remaining team...
I'm here for it.
He seems pleased to have an audience, actually. Wow, this friendship is barely even off the ground and you're already doing great.
We need to make great friends with this guy. I want his number. I want his number highlighted in our phone contacts.
You get back on your feet and nod along sagely, pretending to understand all of his ramble about strategy and whatnot.
The background highlighting with an actual highlighter, the screen, his number on the phone. Not sure why he asked me to do this.
And then you notice a blinking light. It's coming from the screen over his eye.
Interesting. My scouter can't retrieve any data on your species at all.
He leans forward and looks at you. Really looks at you. Up until this point, he's been paying more attention to this, or to his own voice and whatever readings he's been getting out of his device. But now he's focused fully on you. It's starting to fluster you a little, actually. That is, until his mouth twists into a smirk. You get a glimpse of a single jagged tooth.
You know, it's technically possible to join in teams of two. But now you're here.
Is he saying that... What do you think he might be saying? Excitedly, you clarify whether he's asking you to join the game as his partner. Oh.
Sure. I just love teaming up with clueless nerds like you. No. You'd be a nice element of surprise, though. I could use you as a collateral resource, fodder, a lackey. What do you say?
That doesn't sound nearly as flattering, but it's an opportunity to help, and you've founded so many great friendships on doing whatever favors random strangers have wanted you to do for them already. So why stop now?
Wow, you feel a little bit of resentment there, Jay?
No!
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
That was
let's
fast.
save.
Screw this.
Screw this.
Screw this!
Screw
No,
this.
We're screwing this. Jay.
Yep, Jay.
Oh, you know what? You're better than this. Who does this guy think he is trying to turn you into his minion? Everyone keeps expecting you to be useless, and you're tired of it.
Are we gonna charge off the cliff this time?
You've accomplished great things, you say, stamping your feet, kicking up a real hullabaloo. You're a big deal on your home planet. People practically quiver in their boots when they walk past. And even if you weren't a big deal, even if you were the smallest fry around, you're pretty sure you could do whatever he could dish out.
Wow.
He's just a reedy nerd asshole who looks like he fell out of an ID department straight into a discount bin of bad Matrix cosplay cast-offs.
Okay, sick burn, but also totally described me in like high school. So you know. Step up.
In high school.
Hey, shut up!
I've seen your code.
God
You
damn
have
it!
no idea. You have no
Roast
idea
him.
what you're doing. Absolutely nothing that you have said about yourself more is true.
Trench coat.
Yes. You're spewing hot air and pure vitriol, running around in the modicum of confidence you've built up, bluffing your way through the variety of mishaps you've encountered before now. You throw up your hands when you're done. Both out of exasperation and kind of an ending flourish to your little speech. There is a deafening rumble behind you. When you turn around, it's just in time to see one of the outcrops shudder dramatically into a pile of debris. Your eyes go wide.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Either the rock was already weakened and chose this moment to break, resulting in the best coincidence ever, or you have secret telekinetic powers of your own that you've never known about until now.
Yep.
Whichever it is, it grants your venting session a healthy dose of gravitas.
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 Like more weight to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Daja looks at you with a complicated expression. Looks like the same one he had before of his face.
A complicated expression of his face.
Yes. Like he's mad at you, but also like you've just paid him a really nice compliment.
What a brazen proposition.
What? Proposition? If you're propositioning anything, it's for him to consider you an equal rather than some kind of sidekick, that's all.
Well, that means you fight, buddy.
Let me tell you something, alien. I've heard things through the spherical fruit string about someone else in my line of work who caused quite a stir recently. Alerts have been blowing up, saying a gold-blood girl assassinated a sea dweller. I had reason to suspect she'd show herself here today. I was looking forward to seeing if she's as good as the rumors say she is. A gold-blood girl. That's what the alerts say. But as one of the best mercenaries in the business, I know better. They must have been wearing a disguise.
He points a finger at you.
You, despite not being of Alternian origin, have a record. You showed up here to a dueling session in a rumpus robe and nub stilts.
He indicates your flowing gown and heels.
Which could easily be another disguise to throw the drones off your scent. And, as you so graciously just demonstrated, you're powerful. You're easily the most suspicious person I've come across here yet. Who's to say that you're not the mysterious killer?
You realize that he's been floating gradually higher and higher into the air as he's talking to you, until he's hovering over you almost, predatorily. Ah, shit, what have you done?
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh my god, he's so anime!
Very anime. He's great.
His eyes light up and a bright blue beam explodes the rock next to you. You turn tail and run. But he follows, trailing along behind you like some kind of angry helium balloon. He doesn't stop shooting at you. You can feel lasers rushing past you, rustling your hair and clothes as they cut through the air.
Wow.
Gosh, he's powerful. It takes your breath away. You'd be in awe if you weren't busy running for your life. You almost wish you had some sort of device that could measure just how powerful he is. Except no, not really. On second thought, knowing his exact power level would probably be so frustrating that you would immediately break whatever device I would call for with your bare hands.
This is the reference.
Did you get it?
You get the reference?
As strong as he is, though, you can't help but notice that none of his shots are at all close to hitting you. It's almost like he's trying to intimidate you, provoke you into fighting back. You have to get away from him as quickly as possible before any of his blasts actually connect. Before you know it, your scurrying feet have taken you back to where you started, the train station.
Would you quit running around like a cluck beast with a severed think pan? You came on to me, and now you won't follow through? Get back here and fight!
You seem to have managed to both pick a fight and hit him, hit on him simultaneously. Maybe he thinks you want that Hateman Spade thing with him? God. You just wanted to be friends, and then you might have lost your temper a little. This is just a big misunderstanding. He isn't listening to you. Another blast has passed you dangerously close to your ear this time. You scan the area frantically for cover. There, a structure behind the tracks that looks like it might be some kind of mechanized ticket booth. You dive behind it.
I'm growing impatient, alien. Cease this game of hunt and sequester and face me!
A beam hits your makeshift shield, blowing a hole straight through it. You stumble backwards close to the tracks. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. This is it. You're going to be murdered in cold blood by a guy who can shoot pure energy out of his eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You squeeze your eyes shut, bracing for impact.
Please tell me he kisses us.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, there's a distant rushing sound. With all the running and laser dodging, you'd forgotten what the station was even for in the first place. The train is arriving. Maybe someone on it will be willing to help you? Not like Altarians seem to have a good track record of helping folk in need of the goodness of their hearts, but damn it, this is the only chance you've got! As Daja is distracted by the train's arrival for only a moment before turning towards you again. But then a figure climbs out of one of the train carriages. A figure that is large,
I was wondering if
hulking,
this was gonna happen.
and one that you recognize.
Oh!
Ah!
Astasia! What the hell are you doing? Why are you attacking my friend?
Friend? You know this globe's for Sponge.
Oh, I wanted these two to show up. Great.
Why
Good.
didn't you tell me? They're the assassin I've been looking for.
What? You idiot! They're no assassin! When I met them, they freaked out over a little blood! They've never even killed before!
What? What about their powers?
Oh god, Noyle squints at you.
Connell. Connell.
Connell! Connell squints at you, like she's thinking very hard about what your more exceptional qualities might be.
Well, they're pretty good at falling on their ass! And freaking out in the middle of a crisis! And being squishable!
As Dodge's expression gets cold, his eyes stop flashing, but he still thinks he could kill you with a single glare alone.
I see. So that's why you were running away. You were lying.
You were assuming.
Oh,
What an immature ruse.
You can't help but feel a little bad for pulling the wool over his eyes, even though you were fearing for your life until just a few seconds ago. As Daja seems to trust
Connell.
Connell's word implicitly. Now that you've been
Loyal.
exposed as nothing but a regular Joe, he seems to have lost all interest in you.
Connell, I was beginning to think you'd skipped out on this event.
Of course not! I missed the Omnis Scuttle Caravan! And the desert has shitty reception, so I couldn't call! You know that?
That's right. Well, I'm glad that you made it. I've let myself get distracted by this peon for long enough. Let's go strife some losers, own their nooks and battle and profit.
Fuck yeah! I'd love to stay out and chat, kid! But there's a bunch of culls in that canyon! With my name all over them! Later!
You watch wistfully as they set off towards the canyon. If only you hadn't lost your temper and lied out your ass like an idiot, maybe you'd be walking along with them. Instead, you're here alone on the ground, friendship having slipped through your fingers like all this desert sand.
Desert sand.
Desert
Come on.
sand.
Left
Left
alone.
alone.
Come on.
wow.
Desert sand.
I'm surprised. I really thought that was gonna be the good ending.
Yeah, I actually thought when Connell showed up, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, we did it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Maybe
let's
she'll
go
show
ahead.
up in the good ending too.
I hope
Yeah,
so. I
maybe.
love Connell.
I like their friendship a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really great together. All
All
right, so we did screw this last time, right?
We did. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
The title might not be much, but that doesn't mean you can't excel at it. You tell him you accept his offer.
Excellent. By the way, I'm Asdaja Kleenex. But you must have known that already.
You're not sure why you would. Maybe he's some kind of big shot? Come to think of it, the name does ring a bell. You've heard it before, but when you were in the middle of infiltrating a bandit hideout with a mercenary. Connell.
You met my mate, Sprit? You
Yeah.
must have gotten on her good side, or you wouldn't be standing here talking to me. Because you'd be minced into the ground finer than grub paste.
He's grinning like he's really proud and fond about Connell. Being the sort of girl who'd make mincemeat of someone as soon as she'd speak to them.
I
If he wasn't talking about her-
violent girlfriend.
If he wasn't talking about her literally murdering you, you might find this reaction endearing. Hang on. If he already has a partner, why isn't she here? Asdaja's expression sours abruptly.
My partner isn't here because she didn't make our agreed upon rendezvous time.
He says the word partner with an overdone, exasperated huff,
Oh,
as
excuse
if he thinks she
Partner!
as if she might be listening from behind a boulder somewhere, and he can somehow shame her into appearing. You remember that Polipa said about mercenary duos often being
Quadranted.
quadranted pairs, i.e. romantically involved. Does his girlfriend stand him up? Yikes. Maybe it's better that you haven't been prompted to partner status if it meant getting
Promoted.
involved in another couple's spat. You've had quite enough of it already. You hope they aren't fighting. Asdaja glares at you.
The exact nature of our quadrant is none of your business, frankly. Now, come on. We're wasting time.
He steps off the edge of the plateau, descending in a crackle of energy and floating you into the canyon along with him. It's a terrifying ride, but the view it affords is pretty amazing. Soon, you reach the bottom.
We should keep going. There's someone else in this valley. We'll get the drop on them if we move fast. That is the best pose ever. This guy is amazing.
In his voice, this is the best pose they have.
This is the best pose ever.
This is my favorite pose.
This is the stance.
You gotta get the hair whip and the coat flip.
This is a motherfucking JoJo reference.
He grins confidently, babbling some nonsense, his coat flapping behind him. There wasn't any wind down here, though. Is he flapping his own coat with his side for dramatic effect?
Okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Why is he Shane? Why is he Shane?
I love him.
He's just fucking Shane.
What Pumpkin Studios? I think I'm gonna have to sue on the grounds of using my likeness.
Nah.
He's a fucking dweeb.
First blood to Kleenex.
No.
You blink. Tentatively, you repeat, blood,
Yes, blood.
blood.
Yes, blood.
Oh, he does it in the same way he enunciated the name of his competition earlier. Like it should be painfully obvious.
Blood! Like I told you, our aim is to take out our opposition. Swiftly and painfully. To win, we have to be the last team standing in this entire canyon. Weren't you listening when I explained it earlier?
God damn it! You'd been proceeding under the assumption that this was some kind of elaborate competitive LARP.
It's called flurping! God!
Like, solve some puzzles, get out of the giant canyon before the other team type of deal, you know. Perhaps arm wrestle your competitors into submission if you run into them, but no, this game involves actual violence. You probably shouldn't be surprised. You've been on Alternia long enough to know that, boy, it shows love killing.
Yeah.
They like the murder. It's rough. Yeah, you've made friends with plenty of trolls who have less bloodthirsty hobbies, though. You ask him whether he's ever considered getting into excessive bodily force poetry or streaming sick beats.
Yeah.
Please! You're kidding, right? No. Now is no time for joking around. Don't tell me you've already gotten frosty strut pods. I can't work with someone with such a flimsy sense of conviction.
Frosty?
Cold feet, Jay. Cold feet.
Oh! That is not what I was. You reassure him that no, of course not. Your strut pals are as toasty as all heck. But he's no longer paying attention to you. His scouter glints.
You got me. I got cold dick over here. Sorry.
What are you strut puns?
Jay, do you strut upon your dick? Is that how you?
No, I do not. I was thinking about the. Never mind.
I do.
There!
He flashes past you before you can blink, riding the waves of his side to a collection of rocks sitting behind you.
Target acquired. Nice try. Thinking you could outsmart me by laying in wait and launching an ambush. Cowardly move and sloppy. Very sloppy. Now, prepare to get owned! Resistance is futile. Oh, fuck!
No! Abruptly, Anastasia freezes. You hesitate, unsure to what sort of threat you're dealing with here, but then a troll girl with a cerulean blue symbol on her shirt pops up from behind the rocks. She giggles menacingly, making Anastasia turn towards you. His expression is blank. His nifty brain power is now under her competitor's control.
Oh.
To echo Asdaj's statement, oh fuck! You need to do something fast. You have a harebrained thought that maybe you could grab Asdaja and physically wrest him from her control. You launch yourself towards him in a mad dash, attempting to call out a chilling, fierce battle cry, but it comes out more like a pathetically broken yell.
You stop that!
The girl laughs again as Dodge's eyes flash bright, brighter than you've seen so far, almost blindingly. Oh, hell. those are straight up eye lasers, aren't they? And they're really powerful, holy shit. You've met some strong trolls, but this kind of power is something else. If Asdaj was a character in a video game, and you were to assign a number to measure his power, some kind of level, perhaps that number would be... Well, it'd probably be very high, that's all you're saying.
Classic. Instant classic joke.
I feel like I've been robbed. Asdaja's lasers shoot out at a point above you, scoring a deep gash in the rock and sending rubble toppling downwards. You reach out, grabbing at Asdaja's coat. You have to get out of here! The girl doesn't stop you, merely leaping out of the way of a certain doom that is hurtling rapidly towards you.
She fucked it up.
You think that you see something out of the corner of your eye, some last-ditch hope at not getting squashed flat as a grub cake. You race towards it. Oh, your first thought when you next open your eyes is that death has finally come to tenderly cradle you in its sweet, loving embrace. But you quickly realize you're in a cave, not the afterlife, and that the reason that you can even see anything right now is because the area around you is brightly lit by the light coming from Azdaj's Scoucher.
What did we find?
Yeah,
is
what
this
the
thing?
fuck is this?
It's catacombs.
Okay, but who carved this weird giant, like, penny-looking thing?
Well, it's
Time.
probably related to the Empress, right?
Probably.
Oh, I didn't even see that thing back there. What the fuck?
Jay!
Anyway, sorry, I was at a bad angle. Though, through sheer dumb luck, you must have run towards the single safe spot in the entire ravine. This hole in the ground. It's as if this hole was sitting here, carved out of the rock, waiting to be your escape route. You might even say this hole was made for you.
That's
Right.
slightly less tired reference that I like.
Is
Great.
it? Which one is that?
That's a famous horror manga.
It's the one where
line.
they're like walking into the cliffside and all the
Yeah, it's an
holes are
Edo
shaped like people.
Manga,
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
you know, I'm totally unsurprised that Jay has not read that. He would hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay, don't worry about it.
Don't,
Hey, that's good, that's
yeah.
good. I appreciate the not horror.
You should read it.
Fuck! Oh, no, wait.
Thank you, Jay. But what I think you meant to say was, fuck!
You went! Covering your ears. Could you keep it down, maybe? Your nerves are a little shot from almost dying from the umpteenth time this week.
No, I will not keep it down! Curses, I can't believe this. Who does that blue blood think she is? Does she realize who she just messed with?
Wow, he looks really mad. Instinctively, you reach out to execute that slow face pat that trolls seem to find so soothing. But he slaps your hand away.
What do you think you're doing? I already told you I have a Moirail.
Wait, what?
You sent him out an apology. It just seems like the right thing to do. Plus, you thought
Connell.
Connell was
Why is
his
it
main
hard?
sprint.
Oh.
He seems to have realized what he just said. A hint of yellow touches his cheeks. Just
That's-
barely visible. Oh.
That's what I said. I already have a mate sprint.
You're pretty sure you heard him right the first time. And that you're also pretty sure those are two different sorts of relationships. But you let the subject drop. No need to rifle up your new friend more than he already is.
I'm not sure what the problem is.
I think that
He likes her
maybe-
more than she likes him?
Yeah, maybe.
I think
or the other way
he-
around.
I think he likes her in more ways than she likes him,
Yeah, I think he wants her in multiple quadrants.
which I don't think
I
you're
think-
supposed to do.
I think it's a little taboo to
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, okay.
Weird. Your shush pap might have been. Oh, your shush pap might have been rejected. But the attempts seem to have snapped him out of whatever pissed off funk he'd gotten himself into.
Let's get out of here.
He follows the path of the cave. Can't you just blast your way out?
Don't be stupid. If I did that, it would cause a cave-in. Are you that eager to get crushed?
Good point.
You're acting just like Connell. So ready to rush in without a game plan.
If he means this as an insult, its effect is kind of lost. He sounds more wistful and irritated. You walk in silence for a while. As you make your way further into the cave, you realize that the walls aren't blank like you previously thought, but covered in complicated carvings. Cave troll art, you wonder?
I know what you're thinking.
Yes.
That life as a prince amongst trolls must be an enviable one.
Oh my god.
You snap to attention. Yes. Yes, of course, references. You were definitely thinking about his life story just then.
I don't expect someone like you to understand. You're obviously a completely average person who would live out their life in perfect mediocrity. But not me. You don't know what it's like to be born so gifted.
completely average. That's you, all right. You try your best to be sympathetic. Having rad powers must make things really hard.
What?
What?
No way. It's fucking awesome. But, as you've clearly seen, it can attract unwanted attention from pathetic individuals who aren't nearly as talented as themselves. Who are desperate to have some unbeatable psionics in their corner. To be honest, the Empire is no different, and it's not like the rebels are much better. Connell and I don't really care one way or the other. We're just here to off chumps and get money. We look out for ourselves first and foremost. But eventually, we'll be sent off planet to do the bidding of the Empress, just like everyone else.
Okay, you can see why having no say in the matter kind of sucks, but isn't there opportunity to do some cool shit in space, too?
Is he afraid they're gonna get like separated or something?
Maybe.
I don't know. Asaj's face draws into a wry expression.
Yeah, with someone else calling all the shots.
You keep walking. After what feels like hours, a scouter flashes again.
We're here.
Where?
Oh shit.
Oh, he lets the wall have it with his eyes lasers. With a resounding roar, it crumbles away. Aside from the spot he destroyed, the rest of the cave is intact. Moonlight spills
right.
into the space through the impromptu exit.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it pink? Right.
It's over. We were stuck down there for so long that the game has ended. Meaning...
We win?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're the last ones.
Yeah. Your heart sinks. That was a disaster. He's definitely not going to want to be your friend after losing this competition he was so invested in.
We're the last team standing, which makes us the winners.
Did the blue lady get crushed?
I knew it. That blue blood loser might have had a stroke of good luck, but she was no match for someone of my station. My victory was a foregone conclusion from the start. Bringing you along was an excellent idea. Your recklessness really came in handy back there.
He's thanking you, you realize? Or something close to it. Honestly, you were sure him it was no problem. Yeah, we did it.
A prince knows when to give credit where credit is due. Celebration is in order, I think. Once we collect our prize.
A surprise?
Fuck yes! Dual Strifers offers an impressive cash reward to whoever wins.
Oh.
You'll get a cut as well, of course.
Oh, money! This is the first time you've laid your hands on the stuff that you crash landed. Now you've cash landed. Maybe you'll be able to finally purchase a warm meal or clothing that isn't from someone else's closet.
Oh, that'd be nice.
More important than money, though, is that you've proven that you aren't a complete fuck-up. You've earned Asdaja's trust and also his friendship.
Hey!
I'm so glad you two are hitting it off!
Fat stacks!
Okay.
Both of my friends are
You're
friends!
so excited to have money.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we just straight up have... Oh, there's no joke. We
No,
just get money.
We just
Great.
get paid.
Great. Awesome. Does that mean that before we went to see Chaha and Amicia, we had probably dealt with that? Maybe?
I think
Maybe.
that they keep it sort of ambiguous, which comes first when they're doing the storytelling.
Yeah, maybe
alright,
we
I
haven't
feel that.
actually gotten paid yet. It's like a settlement. We have to wait for it to come in. Also,
I like both Asdaja and Chaha very much. They're very cool.
can I do one thing really quickly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Big Bang Attack!
Sorry, I wanted to do that ever since I started the voice.
It's good.
Final cash!
Final cash!
Prince of our mustard blood!
I hope that when, like, the next chapter comes out, it's one of those things where it's like, all of a sudden, you have a shit ton of money. Holy crap. They gave you a ton. You buy a house, and you can finally take showers and stuff.
Oh, now that us having money is a plot point, I bet we could use that to predict who comes out next. Like maybe there's a money grubbing character that we could put in, like another Teal Blood or something. Maybe. But that's for the future. But the future is not now.
Then
What happens now, Falsane?
What's now? Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I'm scared.
No, look, you guys, we do it every time. Every time we
What?
joke about the fact that we're not gonna do anything and we're not
Uh-huh,
gonna
uh-huh,
do anything afterwards. And you know what?
And this time we really don't.
This time I don't want it to be a joke.
This time we're gonna do something super serious. And you know what that is?
Oh, yeah? Uh-huh.
What is it?
We're gonna preach the motherfucking gospel, the high honking lord of a god. No, I'm sorry. I was
That's cool.
Oh, that was a really good honk, Jay.
Yeah, there you go. That's some Grand High Blood coming out right there.
Yeah.
I'm angry that you're the Grand High Blood now, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
man.
upset.
You're gonna be so mad for so long about this.
Nah, it's good.
It's okay.
It's good.
We'll
He
make
does-
up for it for whenever something else happens later.
He's
so.
he's a fully visual character. He has no spoken lines. So.
Anyway,
So,
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take like a 5-minute break as per usual, and then we'll be back with some motherfucking ham steak.
Cool.
What?
Be back.
We're ham steak?
Yeah, what the fuck is a
Yeah.
ham
Oh my
steak
God, what
anymore,
the
guys?
shit?
God damn it! Now I'm hungry again.
We'll
Okay, be
get
back.
you can
Don't
use
make
this
a
5
ham
minutes to get
steak.
something to eat.
Good time to be hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, be back soon.
Yeah.
Doodly. Doodly doo.
Cool. I'm eating. Be right back.
Foul snort.
You like something?
Beautiful.
We are. Hello.
Hooray!
Hi, everybody. Ready to pick the story back up, everybody?
What?
Are you?
What?
Are you back? Is False Shane back, everybody? It would be pretty embarrassing if we kept going and you couldn't hear False Shane. Hello? Clap?
Yeah?
I'm getting a yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna hell yeah? Alright, great. Yeah. Looks like it. Oh, we
No,
do
no,
not
no,
hear False
we do
Shane.
not
Oh.
hear False Shane.
Oh no!
One moment, everyone. Technical difficulties.
As per usual.
What's the problem, Shane? On OBS?
Did you try muting it and unmuting it? On OBS?
Hmm.
Huh. Okay,
Hmm.
try going into the sound settings and then disabling it and bringing it back again.
Also, maybe you should mute us until this gets solved. Okay, never mind then.
What's that you say, False Shane? That you hate every member of the chat?
God damn it,
And
Oh
shut
that
up.
you
my
think
I got
that
it.
they are
I got
smelly?
it fixed. I got it fixed. I don't know why muting myself and then coming back fucking broke it, but whatever, we're back.
Is he back? Is he
I
back?
can see my little dealie lighting up now, so I damn well better be fucking back.
Wow, fuck you too, buddy.
Uh,
Yay.
Ooh, Dracon Leruki, hello.
hello.
Hey, buddy.
So yeah, we're about to get started.
Well, okay, you guys can now hear False Shane, yes?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can hear me now.
Correct? Okay, alright, so long as that's it. Alright, well, I think this is me, so, John, chase that man, you want your book!
Everybody
My
remember
book!
that book that we were chasing?
Yeah, there was a man, and he had a book, and he shot a thing with a gun. It was a weird thing. You have some questions for that guy, whoever he is, but the village is still burning. You've got to help these salamanders put out this fire. John, save the lizards.
Save those lizards.
Yeah!
Okay, you just said they were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your barbasol bomb. The cooking lather should work its magic in no time.
Cooling, not cooking.
Cooking lather.
The cooking lather.
Cooking lather.
Well,
yes.
Okay.
Also, chat, are you able to hear the music? Because sometimes it doesn't show up on the VODs.
yeah, if the music isn't loud enough, let me know.
Yeah. Boom! Oh god, how can shaving cream be so flammable?
Whoops.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. It is really convenient.
Blah, 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 blah,
Hooray!
blah, blah, blah,
Yay!
blah, 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 blah,
Hooray!
The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. You suspect it's probably because they are not all that smart.
What?
John, the uncarved tablet you received. Oh, wait, no, this is Hannah. I believe.
Oh, John, the uncarved tablet you received, do you still have it?
I don't know anymore.
Why, yes, it appears you do, actually.
Oh,
Great.
yay.
I would like you to carve something on it.
You seem amenable to this request. It's a little wobbly up on top of all these dancing lizards, though. Not that it matters because you suck at drawing anyway.
Oh. Rose, find your sprite.
Let fate decide.
Your deceased pet.
Yes.
Sorry, I was changing something. Oh, sorry. You wished to speak with him, did you not?
I guess I'll say this.
That's some
Jasper
fancy
Sprite
cursive.
is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey, even when he was alive. I sure wish that they would pick a better font for this character. It's kind of hard to read, to a degree.
Not
Oh.
why you're here. Uh-oh.
Hey. 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 Someone is pestering you, but you are oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of fucking yarn. There are footprints in the white sand.
Follow them.
It looks like they lead out back to the mausoleum.
Examine your pet's tomb.
The mausoleum was destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it sure isn't the lab anymore.
Enter.
Flash, 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 flash.
Ooh, good music for this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
It seems someone has recently untied a boat.
A mother will do whatever is best for her children.
Oh no! What happened to Rose's mom?
She gone.
What happened to her?
She
She
leave.
gone.
She gone.
Jay, where'd she go?
She absconded?
She absconded.
She absconded.
And she left her booze.
She left her booze.
That's unsettling.
It is. Jay, this is you.
Oh. WV, become the mayor of Exile Town.
Oh, we back.
Yeah.
You build a bigger and better town to preside over. All expatriates.
Expatriates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the patriots that are no longer. Okay. Oh,
no.
welcome.
Expatriates are people from outside of your country that are now living in your country.
Ah, all foreigners are welcome, no matter what happens in the past, regardless of professional persuasion or metallurgical affiliation.
Metallurgy
You
is
cut
the
the-
shaping of metal.
Oh, what?
I
You
don't know
cut-
these words, Jay. So if it makes you feel better.
Cool! You cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bonnet.
Judicial vow.
Judicial.
Judicial vow.
A judicial bonnet!
Judicial. I don't know if I can
Listen,
listen.
all pals know to wear a judicial bonnet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you are kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of the tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb.
This is dumb.
Oh, Jesus.
He thinks it is dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prepares one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent.
WV fondly regard Desert Knight.
You mean dessert night?
Yes.
Desert.
Hey, look, a Oreo cookie.
What? No,
What?
That
That's an
is
egg.
an egg.
Well, I meant the sky behind it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The stars twinkle over a freshly christened exiled town. It is a beautiful evening in the future. It's so full of promise you can't imagine what could possibly go. Oh God, a huge eggy looking thing disappeared in the sky.
Egg!
This is not excellent.
I think this was Jay reading Jade's calls.
Yeah, yeah.
Jade is the sleepy girl. Okay, yes. Give Dave punch card of an eggy-looking thing. Sick.
Womp.
Thiggin.
Sick.
Eggy lockin' Thiggin. Thiggin, yes.
Figgin. All right. Oh, you do that, and he makes a totem with it, and then some other stuff happens, and then egg.
You're up.
Yeah.
Still me?
Pastor Jade.
All right, fine.
Oh man, awesome. It's awesome where you put that. I was worried that we were on the verge of getting some shit done.
Dave, I was going to build some stairs up there.
Well, where are they? You say that there will be stairs, and yet I see no stairs.
Gosh, I don't know. I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I keep getting punched in the face by robots and stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to break that thing or hatch it or what?
I don't know.
Also, what happened to all my shit? The stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you put it somewhere?
Nope.
I mean, not that I care. It was mostly a lot of useless garbage.
What was it doing up here?
I was going to use it to fight my bro with it, but I guess I forgot in the heat of battle. Also, he was too fast.
Make the world's largest omelet.
Whoops, looks like that dumb idea isn't going to happen. Oh, wait, no, that's...
Myla, how dare you?
That's you, sorry.
Whoops. Looks like that dumb idea isn't going to happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away.
Oh, no.
Oh, great. All the way up there.
But he made it look cool.
And he put it on with all your other bullshit.
Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise.
I think your sprite wants to hatch it. Aww.
Do you think that'll take more than 4 hours?
I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are.
It's hot as the sizzle side of a steak.
Maybe not too long then. I guess we'll find out.
Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave. No! Jade, my microwave!
It was full of velvety puppet ass.
It was. Alright.
Deploy punch designix.
Hey, you said it right.
Oh. You can't! You need shale for that! Now check your unknown objects!
Okay.
Okay, some of these things we can deploy, but some things we don't nearly have enough grist for.
You mean the jumper block thing?
No, we've got enough for that, but it's still pretty expensive.
Wait, what? That thing costs 1,000 for me.
Yeah, me too. And we have 2,000 to work with. Okay, 1998.
What? Man, I only got 200 to splash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the hell?
Oh. How much did Rose start with when she was playing with John?
Hang on, I'll ask.
Okay.
She says 20.
I guess we keep getting more with each server client connection.
Yeah, so I guess you can buy everything now.
No, I can't buy the holopad thingy and the IntelliBeam laser station.
Okay, now I know you're making this shit up.
No, they're right here. They cost a fortune.
Well, all I got here is the Designix, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples, and the expensive as hell jumper thing, and the cheap shunts, which I assume do dick all without the jumpers to put them on. Oh, also the CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now.
Yeah, I've got that too. I will deploy it.
So with each new connection in our player chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced.
Yes, I think that is how it works. When John connects with me, we'll probably get some cool new things too.
Hey, look, we're learning stuff. Jade.
Oh, deploy green and white compact disc.
Hey. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore.
I suppose just hang on to them for a while, and then later, just do whatever you are naturally compelled to do with them.
Wow, that was a weird answer, but okay.
You take the beta and the CD.
Great.
Jade, deploy circuit board looking thingy. It has an obviously labeled, it was obviously labeled as the jumper block extension. It appears to be deployable only as an extension to the alchemimeter. It looks like you're going to have to move it. Damn it looks so nice up there.
No, Jade. Bad spot.
Okay, fine.
You expend another relatively affordable 100 guild grist to relocate it.
Guild grist.
Guild grist. We had to join a guild to get this stuff, so don't waste it.
You then pay the fee of 100 build grist.
1,000.
1,000 guild bist to deploy the jumper block extension. Now attempt to deploy the catch lock disk drive. Again, the name of the thing was right in plain sight. You deploy the punch card shunt for peanuts. Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
peanuts.
How you
You-
pronounce shunt
Right.
is fine. It was ultimately correct, but you were just
Yeah.
drawing out
Yeah.
the word.
Just unsure.
I liked more of the words, it's fine. Looks like a capture log card is supposed to fit in the slot.
Insert the card with the CD on the slot.
All right.
You put the card in the slot and stick the shunt on the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punched card in there, probably allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of current through the circuits. And to punch cards, you'll need to get a Dysonic somehow. Insert the disc into the computer.
Got it.
Meh. Oh, right, install software.
I'm in.
Welcome to Grist Torrent.
Currently hacking everything. Hold on.
Torrent is now running. Illegally pirate some of John's shale.
Oh, hells of yes, I am. Yeah.
You start leeching off of John's shale at a pace of 4 G per S.
Grist per second.
Oh, grist per second. Yeah, I could have guessed that. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you already collect enough for a punch Dysonix.
Nice.
Download a bunch of grist from John. He has plenty.
He does.
You set up the application to leech off John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate in half, though.
That's okay. It'll build.
You guide the air. Consult with him.
Rose? Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you were here too. You're kind of in this spooky, glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay?
I guess one could use those words to describe it, if armed with a predilection for the inept.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what words would you use, Miss Wonderpants McSmarty?
Did you just call me Wonderpants?
Those pants are a wonder.
Eerily iridescent?
I
I certainly don't see any oily rivers. There is an ocean, though.
Oh, I haven't found an ocean yet, but I don't know. The place is really big, and it looks like a whole planet down here. Oh man, which reminds me, I just got hounded by a troll.
Yes, one of them is bugging me now. I thought it was odd timing.
Why is this John so whiny?
Well, they say they want to be friends, but also they're playing Spurb, but like not the same session as ours or something. Also, they're moving backwards in time, which sounds really strange, but whatever.
Color my curiosity piqued, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but answer him if you want, or not. But anyway, it's great you made it here alive and stuff. So Dave came through?
Eventually, pardon the envy I'm about to vent in your direction.
Or what?
For finding yourself at the mercy of a rational orchestrator.
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of feel kind of weird if Dave was watching me too.
You don't feel weird when I watch you?
Rose, I feel weird when you're just talking to me. When you're watching me, it's kind of like the weird frosting on the big weirdo cake.
Well, I can't see you right now, for what it's worth.
Yes, I'm free! Smiley face. Oh, I'm going to go over to this river and through these woods. So you talk to your troll, I guess. We'll compare notes later.
Okay. Bye, John.
Bye-bye.
Who is this bothering you?
Shit. Falshane, I think it has to be you, buddy. It's
No, it's fine. I understand.
I'm voicing Carcat and Dave.
I know.
Hey, Lalande, stop crying in your mom's beverage. She hates you and has left you forever.
Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another contrivance from a troll desperate to offend, but John said you wanted to be friends. And if you knew me, I suppose your remark could be construed as a ploy to elicit agreement, and soon rapport. Not that it would actually work.
God, you really do talk too much.
So which is it?
Ooh, your text smells good. Is that lavender?
You smell words?
You don't?
Right. Aliens. I forgot.
Yes, it's easy to forget, given our report and how much we really have in common. I forget that you humans actually communicate with speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases and smelling each other's senses.
I am
Gross.
grossed out. Yeah.
So gullible. You'll believe anything I tell you. Of course we talk, dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Still not sure if I'm being courted or trolled here.
I'm going to go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot, but I think the others will eventually realize that it'll be mutually beneficial for us all to work together. And so they'll probably be all friendly like later on.
By later on, you mean now.
Yeah, that's probably what John was hearing. And maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly. But I intend to stay pissed at you forever, even if I seem helpful.
Then you're in luck, because you don't.
No, but I will be. The fact that I will be helpful is an immutable fact. I am stating for the record. It does not mean friendship is what is taking place here.
John was told you were moving backwards through time. Was he gullible to believe this? Or is the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your convenience.
Falshane, the chat says you're a little quiet.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin'. How do I?
What is with this
How
music
do
right
I
now?
computer-
I don't know. I don't recognize it, but I
Okay.
kind of like it.
Okay, that should be better.
Are we still on Hamsteak tunes?
We should be. It was like a 2-hour playlist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it.
All right. Does not mean friendship. We haven't. Okay.
We haven't
And it's
even
appearing like.
Yeah, Homestuck music can get weird. Just roll with it. The Homestuck can be weird. Just roll with it.
Oh,
Yep.
We
I
haven't
like
even
it.
been talking to you for long, like a few minutes from my perspective. If there are some of us who decided to start talking to you at the end of your adventures right off the bat, instead of at the beginning like what's logical, then that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear, because weird time stuff gives me a headache. Oh, also it's pointless.
Alright, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who's decided to communicate with us in linear lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me?
You just entered your medium, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does it seem like there's a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things?
Yes, it is not so subtle, actually.
Yes! For me, too, it was more loud and clear than for the others. You see, we are meant to be best hype friends forever.
A beautiful soul grudge. This cosmic was surely authored by the constellations.
They all thought I was crazy, but it turned out we all were in our own way. That helped us realize the particular destinies the game put together for us, and the vocabulary of, like, the hyper-flexible mythology it tailored to each player group.
You mean, for instance, if a player were to learn she was a seer?
Yeah, exactly. Seer of Mind, Page of Breath, Night of Blood, Maid of Time, etc., etc., etc. 12 for us, but obviously 4 for you. Every session is different.
And this voice?
Oh, yeah, it's an exile.
Exiled from what?
It took us forever to figure this out because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your dead planet, just like they're on ours, years after its reckoning. Their role is to help you on your quest in some ways. The obvious way is by directly guiding your actions, but maybe the more important ways are these little things they do, probably without even realizing it. Actions that complete loops in the timeline, cogs in paradox space.
Paradox space?
Good comics.
Oh hell, listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now you should realize this whole mess with a big self-fulfilling clusterfuck. A huge
Orgiastic.
Thank you. Orgiastic Mobius double reach around.
I'm starting to see that. So the exiles are on Earth. Does that mean our goal is to get back there too? To resurrect it somehow?
No. See, ironically, they get to do that. After they're done helping you, that is. Your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. But part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there. And if they're successful in thousands or millions of years, the technology is unearthed and the planet is ripe for seeding all over again.
You never answered the question. Where were they exiled from?
From the 2 kingdoms in the Asyposphere, expatriated during the reckoning, former agents.
What are agents?
I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while, when you know more, and I don't have to explain so much.
When?
In a couple of seconds for me, but not for you, sucker!
Meanwhile, the past pulls a mean double reach around.
Wait, what? Oh!
Yeah.
It got stuck. Hey, happy birthday, Jade!
Yay, thank you, John.
Phew, okay. I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose and Dave's too. Why don't you guys' why do your guys' birthday all go and all bunched together like that? It's got me running ragged.
I know, but it's nice of you to think of all of us like that.
Well, I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious winky face.
I hated that.
I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it will be worth the wait.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot how long it takes you to get stuff. Nyarg.
John, that's okay, really. I'm sure we'll get to me.
It's fine. Typo.
I'm sure it'll get to me exactly when it needs to, and it will be a nice surprise when it does.
See, see, the good thing about the typos here is that you could just say that the character did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was their
true.
fault.
Yeah.
Okay, well I hope so.
Hi. Hold on.
Wait, god damn it, don't block me! I mean, not that blocking me would do anything, but just listen.
What do you want?
I just have to deliver a message and then I'll go. It is a message from you, so you probably ought to listen.
This is nonsense. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish.
Okay, fine. I admit it. I completely shit the bed here. I get that. And I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, because I will, in weeks or months or whatever. I'll keep giving you a hard time. But see, that won't be present me. That's past me from like a half hour ago or so, when I was more hot and bothered about all this, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's another prank.
Whatever, fine. Think it's a prank, as long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future to ask how to get in touch with not-so-future you. Are you following?
No.
Okay, yeah, well, I lost where I was. She said to talk to you, she said to talk to you now and tell you this. You know your robot?
You mean the robot you think is stupid? The one you've mocked me for having on a number of occasions?
Yeah, well, I still do think your robot is stupid, but that's besides the point. Later on, it will blow up for some reason. It doesn't matter why.
This is the worst prank you've ever pulled.
Quiet! Anyway, when it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is to contact us, and we'll tell you what to do.
Why should I do that?
Because that's what you told us to tell you. Whatever, believe me, don't believe me, I did my job. I'm out. Whoop.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to tell someone to go away.
Oh! Wait, but where is it? Oh God! The trolls again?
Yep.
They've been such a big pain in the ass lately. It seems like there's so many. There are either like 50 of those, or it's like one of them is all kinds of alt accounts.
I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird, but it seems to me like they are probably all different people and not one guy. I have counted 12.
What do they want with us?
Some people just like to needle others for some reasons, John. It is like a game, I guess. They are all like pranksters.
Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever.
But I think they are mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think.
Oh, wow. What? Years? Okay, well, I am sick of them. I have been thinking of changing my PesterChem handle to throw them off. So, I guess I'm gonna do that.
And that's when he did that.
Yeah, that's what he did. Oh, Jesus, he's mad.
This idiot!
Ifficate.
That would be John. Or Jay, I believe.
Yeah, okay. John J. The package from your pen pal appears again. You've been wondering when it was going to show up. It's been months since you last worked on it. Ooh. Hopefully your friend has made the final modifications you require. You'll have to mail it soon as soon as it reaches John in time. But wait, he already oh right, we're back in time.
We're in the
God
past.
dang it. Okay. Ah. Ah. Well, I guess you're not. I guess you're not too bad of a troll. This is all you're gonna do, just laughing and stuff.
John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we ever meet, I'm going to cut your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you die.
Would it? You think it's time to change your chum handle. To what, though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What was that thing she said you were disgraced to? You have a hard time reading shitty leet speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred. Okay. Whew.
The hell?
We get to see some of the trolls now. Yay! All right.
How can she type?
Follow the agent. There's you.
You have followed the authority regulator into enemy territory. It is a risky move, and this dark palace makes you very uncomfortable. But it is imperative that you press on and recover that parcel. You've brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you will say you are only here to deliver payment and leave. You have no idea where you're going. You are too nervous to ask anyone.
That guy seems familiar.
Yeah, you should.
You take a turn somewhere and find an especially regal-looking red carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to myself. Awesome.
Yeah.
What?
It is you.
What is that?
Ooh.
Wait,
Ooh,
that's
ooh, ooh.
the cat?
Maybe.
Yeah, Jay, what are we looking at here? What's going on?
It's got them
Well,
weird.
it's got clowny bits. It's got it's like an amalgamation of all the not the mate spritz. The eight
sprites.
spritz.
The sprites. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you were close enough. I'll take that.
Colonel
How
Sprites.
Yeah.
weird.
Kernel sprites. So we're looking at the kernel of the kernels.
Actually, I'll take it, and that was funny. Thank you.
The Black Queen directs you to the office of the Archagent. He is in charge of the most tedious paperwork around here.
Rose, I must leave you now.
You want me to say that?
No, this is probably fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is the last you will hear from me. Find your sprite. Really realize your purpose. I think this is me still. You return
Yeah,
to a
seems
more
it.
typical mindset. You suddenly feel empowered to make more important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. Rose, sip the martini thoughtfully despite the fact that you're like 12. Such as this one. Just a tiny sip can't hurt.
I guess that's also you.
Suddenly appear. Womp. A windswept question suddenly appears.
What the fuck?
From the Eggy Luckin' Funk.
Oh!
Thinking. Who is this fancy lady? Also, that's you.
Oh, command John to put the carved tablet into a Pixis. Is this also me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pixis and type John put the carved tablet into the Pixis. You successfully do that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. Egg! What the hell was that? It almost sounded like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed and made the sound egg. Then someone mysterious teleported out of it.
You know, as you do.
Locate the Archagent.
Yes.
You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. Grab the box and run! I'm talking to my... This is confusing. If you act quickly enough, maybe you can grab the package and get out of here before
Can I help you? Mr. Noir tells you that ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with the full $1 penalty, plus processing fees, or you are wasting valuable time he could otherwise be spending shirking his clerical duties.
Tickets? Oh, this thing! Look at that, you're holding a ticket. Here in your hand. It belongs to the desk with the others. No, you're not here to pay a parking ticket. You explained to the braiding man that you were here to pick up that green parcel.
Shink.
Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have the pickup forms ready to go. In spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now, but isn't, he ain't nobody's fool. But perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list.
Dun dun dun.
Bring him the crowns. He'll give you the box.
Jack.
So that's the sword that the white one has in the future with the sand people and
Uh-huh.
bandages.
Oh yeah, that's how she got the sword.
This is the same.
It's the
this is
same
the
one.
Same person.
It's the same person.
But the bandages have not happened. Okay.
The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll actually be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. You make a policy of handing out a registord and a hit list to just about anyone who enters your office. But you never think anyone's ever actually gonna go through with it. You wish you could watch. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside?
Just imagining, like, literally anybody popping their head in. Hey, I got a parking ticket. I'm here to pay. Here, take this sword and kill people. Okay.
Why does this always happen, God?
I love reminiscing about old things, and I opened it, and oh my God, look at that. I should look at this.
Punch some cards.
I'm a little bewildered. I'm a little bewildered, maybe shocked.
You've leached more than enough grist from John to afford a punch to Zinx, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemitor to manufacture some new gear if you want. But you'd like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping weird assortments of objects for you to capture, lug, and punch. Given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it.
Before we continue, Jay, I just want to make sure you know what that package that that she's trying so hard to get back is now. Still, right? She's been chasing the package that Jade sent to John for like ages now.
Oh, yes, no, I did know that, but that was last stream me knew that.
Okay,
no,
okay.
This stream me has remembered
Okay.
that, yes.
Because sometimes these things get lost a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
Put a shunt.
Card in a shunt.
All right.
The shunt card into the pot.
I'm not sure.
You
what-
put the punch blender card into his shunt just for the hell of it and stick it on the jumper pins.
Oh yeah, all right, I did that.
The alchemitor is fitted with the blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems.
All right.
Use punched Game Bro magazine card.
This is the worst idea.
Bonk.
Oh hell yes. Actually,
The
best idea.
alchemitor is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all of the shunts and start over. Draw the punch to Zinx. Oh, sorry. That's
Oh,
okay.
that's fine.
I don't care who tells me to do it, I'll do it anyway. No.
Now it's Jay.
Oh. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw a punch design X into your scribble pad. Going with the weird words again. Alright. The pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no design X around. And even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to capture log. Instead, the ghost image of the design X is captured along with its capture code on the back.
He's picking up the lingo, guys.
I'm so proud.
Send the code to Dave. Doesn't need it.
Dave, here, punch this code. Ultibxlog. And then put it in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does.
Okay.
Punch the code in. Put it in the jumper shunty thing.
Okay. So I guess this is just a built-in DesignX, which is sort of cool, I guess, since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card, because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the alchemitor in the first place, but then I would have to go to the downstairs anyway to make totems and get crooksite and stuff, so really who cares?
Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all the gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes.
Okay.
Jay.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, draw the hollow pad!
Scribble, scrabble.
You don't have nearly enough grist to apply the hollow pad.
Deploy.
Whatever it does. But maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemitor.
Alright.
Scrabble, boing.
Oh, looks like it worked. You love your scribble pad.
Upgrade alchemitor with holopad.
Alright.
That's a blender.
The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce without spending the grist on it. You test it out with the blender card, but it still renders the alchemitor unusable, at least without further upgrades.
Draw the totem lathe!
Do it!
Okay. Let's doodle it out for you.
Jesus
There
Christ.
you
Actually, this should still be Jay.
Oh, you capture the lathe ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a hologram of the totem with a punch card that will create. Aha! This will this appears to turn the Alchemitor into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch your cards and stick it in, and you get your item. Nice.
That is handy.
Now draw the jumper block.
Sketch, yeah.
All right, you've got the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the Alchemitor with the jumper block extension. Or that's kind of crappy drawing, but it seemed like it worked okay.
Upgrade.
Bonk.
This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. You don't have to bother with the shunts anymore.
This is great. I am very happy with this experimentation.
Draw the IntelliBeam laser station.
Sketch.
Oh my god. This thing looks kind of complicated.
Sketchy. Damn it!
Capture log
Please,
larger.
please send me that code. Please send me that code. Please send me that code. Please.
You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Womp.
You apply the enlarger upgrade.
All right, I did that.
Draw air conditioner on roof.
Sketchy. Huh, thank God, not another robot.
Huh. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with.
Make an air conditioner unit.
I don't see why not.
What do we want this? Okay.
Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect.
You see the
Okay.
cost going up here.
Why do
yeah.
we want? He
That's
already
crazy.
has one.
You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time.
Yeah.
All right, great. John, find the car, please.
My
find-
God.
You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you. Bum, bum, bum.
No. No, please.
John, it's me again.
Who? Oh, that's right. The lead-speaking blind one. Go away.
John, don't make fun of my handicap.
Which one? The blindness or the lead speak?
I am sensitive about both. You can make it up to me by letting me help you.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but yeah.
But before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover.
Yeah, well, you're a huge... Oh, man, whatever. What do you want?
I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me.
Do you have, like, a braille screen or something?
Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps.
I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future there, right? But like by like scrolling around some computer thing that lets you pick the time to talk to me, how can you be bored by my long boring adventure? Why don't you just scroll around, do whatever you like to, or what other weirdos are doing?
Okay, I'm gonna assume you said most of that. Okay, I can do that, and I am. I guess what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you.
Oh, okay. That sounds really great and helpful.
I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything, that your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say or when we say it, and they're probably right, but I don't care. I want to mess with it and test what happens.
Sounds dumb. But if it means you're gonna help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess.
Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet.
Wow, you've got a map? Where'd you get it?
John, we are so much better than you in every respect, it's ridiculous.
Can I have it?
It's huge. And mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go.
Okay.
Gauss calibrator sent galactobiologist the file goherejohn.gif.
Ah!
Isn't
It's
it
a GIF,
beautiful?
apparently.
This is the worst crap I have ever seen. What am I looking at here?
It's the best I can do.
Okay, sorry, but it is useless. What's with the colors?
I picked the ones that smell nice.
Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best.
Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut.
You mean the breeze?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah, whatever, let's do it.
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess.
Yeah.
Strife!
Mess him up, Rose.
Yeah, fuck that guy up! Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
This guy too.
Oh, shit.
Get him!
He seems ill-advised. It worked.
In the eyes! Knit the
Damn.
scarf. Ride the ogre. Holy shit! Boom!
This is my least favorite dirt.
That was really fucking awesome, Rose, but maybe answer Dave.
She's just sitting on his body. Shouldn't he evaporate into grist?
Yeah, shouldn't he like die?
He's
he not
currently
dead?
processing. He's so many.
He's dying.
He's so much grits.
He's dying very slowly. And building up your house, do you... By the way, do you live... By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind. The point is, I'm all out of grist. So if you're done whipping that ogre into a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall?
Right now? The spoils would sink.
I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess, unless you were planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave.
And then what?
Well, what do you mean? You should kill it. Instead, it release a shitload of grist. Grist. Grist?
Ah!
Ugh, maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it have a skull or like a brain stem? Can you find out?
That sounds malicious.
What? But you just rigged the thing with the no-edible harness and rode its torso like a log flume down a magical rainbow.
That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in sleep strikes me as unseemly.
This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster. Who gives a fuck?
Maybe you should replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but I think they've all mysteriously gone missing.
Wow, fuck. Okay, you can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Grist Torrent to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind.
Does John know we've been sapping his grist yet?
No, but he's got a ton, so screw him.
Hold on, someone's messaging me.
Yeah, me too.
Answer your troll.
Fine.
You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition.
Who?
The one who is a little snooty.
Oh yeah, sure, I command her all right. We're like, I'm the pimp master, hustle daddy of all snippy book shrews.
That's
Quote me on that to her, please.
Okay, sure, hold on, let me,
No, hang on. Well, hang on.
That's an exotic
Maybe
tale.
not directly.
I thought you were the knight.
Wrong, what do you want?
Have you found her demeanor to be chilly on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort?
What the hell?
I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, endearment?
You have no idea, dude. She's so in my grill like a stray hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's too much trouble to fish out with my tongue. See, with my tongs or my tongue. So you just watch it like crack and turn black.
Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? You know, tonguing the hot dog? Watching
Yes.
oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong?
Also, yes. Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious.
Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination?
It's so terrible. What a transparent dodge, all hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it. You want me to help you win her over.
I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity.
Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do.
Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle.
How did you do that? Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs, dude.
It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm.
Oh, okay, that was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Let's keep it.
Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship.
Yes, you're on a roll.
That was sincerity.
Oh. Alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not.
Then keep saying the opposite things.
That's kind of an obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah, be like an antagonism ninja, like her. I don't know, you kind of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing, though.
It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor.
Yeah, I guess I am. I guess what I'm saying is be less a shitty troll.
Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed.
Good luck, bro.
Answer the troll. Oh shit, you ready, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? For what?
You're
This is you
Adios
again.
Toreador.
Remember?
Oh God,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Who?
You're like
what
a
even
slow
was-
cowboy.
Go a little southern and a little slow, but not confident. Not confident.
Okay. Oh, not confident.
Not confident.
Very unconfident.
Hi. So, you get bossed around by the knight. Okay. Given that I have a question.
Who?
Oh, one who's supposed to be cute, I think. The sunglasses guy.
Why would someone wearing sunglasses while using a computer?
I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes, ha. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy?
I know that anyone committed to such an affectation could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex
Hey.
and likely harbors a crisis of self-image.
Hey.
I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes.
Hey.
Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then.
So we'll call it even then. How's that? Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I didn't understand those things, but I mean Dave.
That guy!
Yeah. Okay. Given that, I have a question about him. I want to know his emotional vulnerabilities. And what are the tender spots that all those devices he employs to conceal them? Like all the things he says that he thinks are funny?
Tender spots? Your word choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman?
Whoa, no, whoa. Okay, no. That's just made me feel upset to think about. I just want to really try to bother him. It's hard.
If you're trying to get his goat, you should know that he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purpose.
There. Okay. Yes, I'll agree with that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, I'm not really interested in his Earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay.
A figure of speech.
Then we're agreed. You are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. Oh, I'll assist you. And if you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry.
What? Poetry? As in, like, those human word bunches?
Yes! They are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve these crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast.
Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? And I mean this figuratively, just to be clear.
A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous tresses while it cracks and turns black.
You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object?
Yes, I suppose. What I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him.
Ah! Ha ha! Yes, that is the idea that I like.
Your obvious cunning with words should depants Strider with such vivid Empyrean tempest, a nether regional sonic boom is certain inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation the angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows cantillating an unbroken chorus of oh-snaps.
Please. I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes. And I'm starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you'd lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help.
Audio straight or blocked tentacle therapist. Audio straight or unblocked tentacle therapist.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to block you.
Rose, answer the troll. Oh, hey, look, Jasper Spray.
Hey.
Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this?
I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments.
Ah, see, it is working already.
What is?
I've listened to his advice and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really.
Dave in the sky giving her like a transparent thumbs up.
What's that?
Remember the first time we spoke?
Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. We'll graciously omit my embarrassing skepticism, however.
The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you.
This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either.
This is your second conversation with me, but it is my 7th with you.
When exactly does your maiden encounter take place?
That's next time.
So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, and 4 equals...
Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6.
You following all this, Jace? You following all this? Cool.
Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those which is entirely possible. But, I don't want to think about that.
Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.?
See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe.
You mean based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation?
Yes.
What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint?
That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log.
Your auxiliary tracks sent tentacle therapist the file conversation with a very stupid girl.txt.
I guess being forced to cooperate with his stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks.
Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure and further examination grew warrant.
And what if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place?
But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. Bah!
Unless I decide to copy it word for word.
Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgressions. As I have said, bah!
So you're trolling... so your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription?
Yes.
While being perfectly upfront about it?
Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me.
I'll admit, it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for.
Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw.
Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him. That's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why? Why the convoluted artifice?
Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim a higher ground in successive conversations. 4 equals 3, and 5 equals 4, and such. Your demeanor will be terse, if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation.
So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well?
Yes. It seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities.
That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated.
Hey.
Do you keep hearing that? I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time?
You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it.
I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to my dead cat.
Yay!
Why am I playing ladies? Am I playing only ladies? I think I'm playing only ladies.
Well, we can fix that.
Not that I particularly have a problem with that. I'm just only now realizing that I'm doing like Jade, the white mysterious figure that just showed up, Gallus Calibrator.
You are. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
It'll change soon, I
half
promise.
of the characters are female,
Oh,
and
shit. Here we go.
only one of the 4 of us is female, so...
It's okay, I'll handle all the ladies.
Answer troll.
Yep, that looks great. This is perfect. Want that right back. Ah, nice art. Jay.
Oh! Okay, my bromo sapien. Are you ready to get straight in flat town broadside school fed up the bone bulge by a dope smacked, tricked out, smother fudging troll?
Don't care.
Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay. Turn on some strict beats, maybe. It will help help to. Oh, it will help listen to them while I destroy you.
Okay, give me a second here.
Yeah. Yeah. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find I'm a totally sick Billy. Whose goat is that? He asks while he stops to thunk about it, and it's just say that it's Dave's, you silly goose. But the man says, "Goose, where?
Okay,
Let
stop
me
being
see your
Fine.
hands." And I say, "Shit, sorry, I didn't know that I was honk traband." It was honk traband. Wow. Okay, I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, your ass is that you handed in, and that's got handed back to you, cause that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle that horns in your butt that got branded in before I gave your ass back to you. I did that. It's what I meant. But what I meant, getting back to the point, or maybe two actually, the first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, the rhyme was so ew. But no, just joking. Let's see, how can I pull this tactfully? Fully lully. I mean, these points on the horn of my head are coming at you through traffic, aimed at the target on your shirt that is red.
Boot up! He offers a link to the page where you can buy his shirt for some reason.
And when he clicked it, TeamViewer
down.
crashed.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down.
Hold on.
Shit.
Hold on.
We can't end
Red
in the
shirts,
middle
murderer
of that.
of TeamViewers.
Give us 1 second. We're gonna
Yeah.
fix this up real quick, so we can get
Everything
back
is ruined
to those
forever.
smooth raps.
Great.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, they don't actually sell the product on this webpage anymore, so the link kind of doesn't get directed.
It doesn't work. Okay, well, ruined.
Anyway,
Ruined.
your shirt that is red.
Okay. Where the hell even was? Okay.
I put it at the top.
Okay. We're about to get mad pornographic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, but like anything sexual. Whoa. Never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual, tactual, vernacular smaxical. I am forcing you to be licking and liking. Grab my horns and start kecking like you're riding a Viking. 'Cause I'm your bully and you're not in charge, 'cause you think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge, 'cause I'm charging in your china shop, breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what plates are supposed to represent, but fuck, it's just that you think that you're the cock of the walk's hot shit, but in fact you're not. More like you are something that rhymes with the cock in the walk hot shit, but is so much worse than the cock's shit. So, given that, let me in the first to say that you act like you're gold from Prospit when you're actually cold shit flustered with Durst.
Oh, you just started some sick fires, bro.
What did I just say?
Look at how proud you are, Jay. Look at how proud you are to deliver them sick vibes.
We're all very proud, Jay.
Well,
I
My
think
brain.
that's gonna be just about enough rhyming for this evening.
yeah. We're gonna have.
I don't think I could actually read anymore after
I
that.
think so.
Like, I don't think I know how to read anymore after that.
I'm gonna start an album after this.
Oh man, yeah,
That was fun.
you and
You're
Art
all gonna
have
love
to get together and lay down some fucking sick beats.
Please, no.
Also, this is what your guy looks like, Jay. Do you like him?
I do actually. I like the way his hair is shaped.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
He's got very big horns. The big horns.
He does have very.
Yeah.
Good
I feel like if he turned his head, he'd break his computer.
I think
Yeah.
there's a good joke about that.
Oh! Yay!
Anyway,
All right.
thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by.
Yeah,
it was,
Parsnip says hi bye to
Yeah,
you.
hi!
Good night.
So I forget. Is it this Friday or next?
I think it's gonna be.
Friday?
I think it's gonna be this upcoming Friday that they release another one. If they keep to the trend.
Hooray!
Well, all right then. Jay, get ready because you're gonna have a, I'm assuming not rhyming character coming up next week for Friends.
Oh no!
More rapping for everybody!
I mean, if there's a brown blood, then I'll give it to Jay. Maybe I don't know. We'll see who they release, and I'll make a
All right.
a
We'll
decision.
have to see.
Fair enough.
I got to be the extreme leader of whatever it was.
Yeah, it's true. He did. Freaking Grand High Blood. Are you joking me?
Yeah.
You jerk.
Locked and
That's
loaded.
pretty great.
Anyway,
All right.
good night.
Good night.
Good night!